ANW.
All right, so LEDS, AVGR, PYDS, those are the ones we're watching this morning. So AVGR popping up a little
EPIX.
bit there. 10,000 share, 20,000 share seller at 95. It's up 32%. 1.7 million shares of volume. We know that it's
RCA.
crowded. PYDS is opening just a little on the lower side. LEDS, not a gap.
MTP. MTP. MRNS. MTP.
HTBX, not interested in that one.
MTP. Check.
All right, I think that sound should be coming through. It's going to come through in a little bit of a different way,
Check. ANW.
CHEK, yeah, gap down.
HTBX. MRNS. MRNS. ANW. GNMK. GNMK. Check. Gut.RT. Check.
PYDS. Pre-market high is 202, and right now it's kind of right at the 200 moving average.
Check. HTBX.
Nice, Raj. Good job. HTBX, not really interested because I didn't make money on it yesterday. So, I'm kind of just like, yeah, usually the first day is the easy day, and now it's on its third day. So I think I'd be pushing my luck to try to trade it. MTSI, big kind of move there, but now it's getting pretty extended.
GNMK.
LEDS popping up a little bit.
GNMK.
Not sure it'll hold. The high is 530.
TCON.
See if other traders jump on it.
MTP, MTP, MTP. MTP, ANW. ANW.
The high today is 530. See if it does a 1 minute pullback. We need to see strength. Yeah, absolutely. We need to see something really showing some strength. Right now, just watching. MTSI, technically this is a 1 minute micro pullback, but this is an expensive stock. So it would be a little bit of a mistake for me to take a position in this price range. During a hot market, maybe, but not right now. ESPR, that drop and then ripping back up.
RCM.
So yeah, NVIV we had on watch earlier. There was, I think we were just not sure because we didn't have a lot of volume. So keep it on watch. Okay, I'm long NVIV. I see I took an entry at 58, 758. The high now is 953.
CYH.
So if it breaks over 950, that's what you'd want to see for continuation. It is a recent reverse split. This is one where there's going to be some temptation to add because it's showing a pretty high level of strength. So just, consider it over 10, a possible add.
HTBX.
The high is 992 right now. So let's watch this consolidate and see if it breaks out over 10. Has room up to 1156 on the daily.
MRNS.
So 1156 would be back of the mind target on NVIV.
EPIX.
EPIX also popping up.
NMIH.
Keep an eye on that one because it's also a recent reverse split.
RCM. MRNS. MRNS.
NVIV, we want to watch the first 1 minute candle make a new high.
NMIH.
So the high is 992. So you want to see buyers come in for the break over 992. So there's buyers coming in right there at 75. You can see on the level 2.
CYH.
So with this type of setup, we want to see it break over $10. I have an order at $10 to add. I'm not going to double my position, but I would add for a break over 10 and then target 1050 up towards the 1157 resistance point.
GLUU. NVIV.
Just added at 990 for the break over 10. You can see the volume coming in there. So this is one that's doing better than I expected. That's a 1 minute micro pullback right there. So I added at 75. High is now 1025. My new average is $9.30.
CYH.
Remember that up till 9:45, circuit breaker halts are double in size. But now this stock is getting above $10, so the price is a little bit more difficult. So the high is 1040.
CYH. FTR. MTP. 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 FPAY.
If this pop had happened at
CYH.
9:45 and later, we probably would have seen a circuit breaker halt, but no halt on it yet. So
MTP.
with this
MTP.
candle being as high as it is, the 5 minute is certainly getting extended. High is 1040.
MTP. 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 MTP.
So we'll see if it breaks over 1040. Just this is trim and trail, take profits, adjust stops, take profits, adjust stops. I wouldn't want to see it break below 930 since that's my cost basis. This is worth watching for the second 1 minute pullback. We'll trade the first 1 minute pullback and the second 1 minute pullback. Usually avoid the third unless something is really, really strong. This is strong, but not as strong as I'd like it to be. But there's 1025 on the bid, 1040 on the ask, so we'll see if this does go through high of day. At this point, the 5 minute candle still has about 2 minutes left on it. And we have room up to 11:59 still on the daily. Any trade up here, if I add it up in this area, is higher risk, and I'm only taking the trade because I already have profit on the name, so with a good cost basis. So just be mindful of that for any trades up in this area. A little bit of a flush there, making new lows on that pullback down to 83. I'm not seeing anything else hitting the scanners at the moment.
WMLP,
GMPX,
WMLP,
I see it.
WMLP.
Probably have to wait for a pullback on that. I'm not sure if it's going to hold up. Volume is pretty light.
FLKS.
So Mel, I do use limit orders, but they're with offsets, so they're basically what's called a marketable limit order, because as soon as I press it, it gets filled. So right now I'm watching, NVIV. If I sell it, it's going to be with an offset 10 cents below the bid. So if I sell at 66, the order will go through at 56, and I'll get filled as long as it doesn't drop below 56. It's a 10-cent offset from the moment I press it. All right, stopped out of NVIV as it's breaking the low of this pullback here. So I kind of let it double bottom in the 60s, but I didn't want to see it break below the $0.50, so it's breaking below the $0.50. So now at this point, I'd say let it consolidate. Maybe it'll give us a 5-minute setup, then get back in. So from a first fill at 2,000 shares at 857, and then added 2,500 at 950, and 1,500 at 996. Scaled out some at 1023 and $10, and then the rest at 950. So total profit $4,800. We'll keep it on watch. It's that recent reverse split setup, and we've been kind of stalking. EPIX is similar. I was close to jumping in, but it didn't. It just kind of rolled over before it gave me a chance. I added to the position. That was one I was comfortable adding on because I first got in at 850. So when I added at 950, I was already up $1 per share, right? So those are the times that I'm going to say, all right, I'm already up so much, it's worth adding. Adding when I'm only up 10 cents is not worth it. Someone called out in the room NVIV, and I already knew it was on the gap scanner this morning. It was gapping up 12%. So the credit goes to, who was it? Let's see. No, I don't see his name, but either way, you know who you are and called it out. So thank you. Good job.
FLKS, FLKS,
Matthew? All right, good job, Matt.
FLKS,
Nice.
FLKS.
Finder's fee, yep. GMPX. Well, I'll get you. So the high there, $14. A little bit of a pullback. We could watch this for the first 1 minute candle to make, or first daily candle to make a new high. Little cautious, the volume being as light as it is. CHEK. Yeah, this is an okay 5 minute. It is a little below the 200 moving average on the daily, but it might work. Keep an eye on it. High day is 1336. LEDS, we were watching that one earlier. You know, this is kind of, I was not sure I could trust it. Popped up, came right back down. Not holding up. No news. NVIV, yeah, we'll see how much it can hold. It's dipping down a little bit here and here. EPIX, no entry. FLKS, didn't see this one on the scanners. 10 million share float. Was this halted on circuit breaker? Looks like it had a halt. So it's a pharmaceutical stock.
CCRC.
Yeah, that's interesting. There might be something in there. High a day right now is 65. So if it got back over the $0.50, I'd consider that over 450 or over 550. I'll put my order at 550, ready to go. The volume is very light though. I didn't realize how light it is. Only 34,000 shares, so you have to be smaller on size. It's a little harder to trust. Thought I had more volume than that. All right, partial fill at the $0.50 of 50. Target would be high a day over 65.
FLKS.
So there's 70,
FLKS.
72. Only 4,000 share order, not big size. High of day right now is 73.
NCTY.
Stopped out. So this is let's see, $569 loss. You can see, I mean, that's obviously a false breakout. It did make the new high. It went all the way up to 73, but just not enough traders interested in it, and then it comes back down. So I think it was worth a stab, but this is the type of thing that we've been seeing a lot of lately, so you have to be really careful. And, yeah, it looks like it's halted.
NCTY. MTP, MTP. MTP, MTP, MTP.
GNPX continuing higher. It's interesting. There's actually a 50,000 share order at 1425, a buyer. Let's see if that order holds. See that 40,000 share order there at 1425? Okay, I'm long GNPX here at 15. Because of that big order we see there at 1455, I'm going to be a little more aggressive on this because that to me looks like someone is going to get squeezed out. So the high now is 1539 on GNPX. So daily chart on this, first candle to make a new high. There's a lot of room on it.
GNPX.
There's 1565. Watch for a break of 16. This is the type where you just keep riding these breakouts. Over 1550, I'd expect to see more volume come in. I'd like to see it break 16. So there's 65 on the ask, 60 on the ask.
Pets.
Stop is $15. On the daily, this is a bullish engulfing candle. We opened lower and we've totally engulfed the previous red day. Doesn't mean it's going to go to 17 or whatever, but it's a nice green candle. That big bid that we saw, that 40,000 share bid, I'm not seeing it anymore, so I haven't seen it for a couple minutes, so that's something to be a little bit mindful of. I want to hold through this 1 minute pullback, but just watching right now. I'm thinking the first 1 minute candle to make a new high could get us back to 16. High a day, I think it's 1589, 1590. So 1550 is the spot to watch. Some buyers there, 1540. You can see the green on the time and sales. More buyers at 40. Big bid at 30, 42, some more buyers. 40 by 42, curling up a little bit. $half is the spot that you want to see break over 1550.
Pets.
Still seeing those buyers now. 45 on the ask, now 50. There you go. I'm taking profit into the squeeze. I would like to see it hit 16, but if it doesn't, that's all right. So you can see how it's doing that false breakout there. It popped up to 1550 and then dropped down, breaking the low of the pullback. So on this one, my approach is to put orders on the ask to try to get out on a pop. There, I sold the rest of it. So $947 profit. Not with big size, but a winner. So it puts me up $5,240. CHEK, I was watching that one out of the corner of my eye also.
Check.
So first 5 minute candle to make a new high was a good setup on CHEK.
SAEX.
GNPX might give us a 5-minute setup. Yep, it's a possibility.
WMLP.
Okay, a couple of stocks hitting scans there.
WMLP.
SSKN. Yeah.
WMLP.
WMLP. Worth watching maybe for a scalp.
NSPR. WMLP. WMLP. WMLP.
Got a partial fill on WMLP. Only 1,400 shares. It's going to be halted. So, 1,400 shares is not a lot. Probably only going to be like a $200, $300 winner. It's interesting how that one kind of just popped up on the scans, though. SKLN is at the 200. 200's at, 57, so could be a scalp there also. WMLP is halted. Yep. I'm holding 1,400 shares at 147. And watching SSKN.
NSPR.
Long SSKN at $1.50. Jumping in this one at the $0.50 of 150. So I'm long SSKN at $1.50. You can see some volume coming in. Want to see it break $1.50, and then the next level is $1.65, $1.70. WMLP still halted. SSKN, I want to see that break
NSPR.
over 55. Stopped out of SSKN, $300 loss. Stopped out at 45. Breakout or bailout? It's got to go. Hidden seller, $1.50. Yeah, I see NSPR. We'll see if that breaks over $1.50 with the way SSKN just did that false breakout. Got to be a little careful. But NSPR, yeah, if it breaks over $1.50.
CCCR. IREX.
NSPR, watching the level 2, there's some sellers at 47. Right now, high is 48. $1.50 is the spot that I would watch. WMLP, if it's a 5-minute halt, will resume in about 20 seconds.
CCCR.
About 10 seconds from resumption. So the halt was at 48 and I got filled at 47. So I want to see it open higher. If it opens lower, I'm not going to be impressed, but want to see it open higher. So still halted, so it'll be a 10-minute circuit breaker halt.
IREX.
NSPR, not able to break the $0.50.
WMLP. WMLP. WMLP.
Oh, there it goes.
WMLP.
That's kind of interesting. Well, stopped out with $86 of profit. So, I think with that, I might say it's a good time to call it a day. That was kind of a not a very good trade. SSKN was a loss. NSPR didn't really work. So, you know what? Maybe the action is kind of over for right now.
WMLP. WMLP. WMLP.
WMLP back to $69, $69.
WMLP. WMLP.
CHEK is holding up, and so is GNPX.
WMLP.
There's $1.79 on WMLP.
WMLP. WMLP.
$1.82, $1.84, $1.87. Oh well. NVIV, yeah, it was a little risky. The setup there was the recent reverse split. Since it was gapping up 12%, I was okay taking a stab at it.
WMLP.
WMLP, 12,000 share seller at 95. Maybe could go back in. CHEK breaking down a little bit. GNPX still watching. High of the last 5-minute candle on GNPX is 15. It is an inside candle, but can watch over 15 on GNPX for first 5-minute candle to make a new high. On this setup, I would start with smaller size and then add over 1520 and add again over 1550 with a target of high of day. Long at 15 on GNPX for the first 5-minute candle to make a new high, as you can see right here. So like I said, starter at 15, adding would be over 1520 and 1550 on GNPX. So we want to see that 5-minute candle make the new high, curl up. So 1550 would be the next spot. I do see a seller at 23.
WMLP.
WMLP, for those that want to scalp it, 95 is a nice little scalp spot.
LBIX. VKTXW.
Usually, I like to get in sort of right under the half dollar or the whole dollar. So, 95 is usually a good scalp spot. Target would be then 205. Looks like it's not holding up. Stopped out at GNPX at 90, so I think the writing's on the wall. It's a false breakout. It was a nice looking 5-minute setup. It's just not really opening up. So I'll finish the morning up $4,834. Made 4,860 on NVIV, and the rest basically were a wash. GNPX, WMLP, SSKN, and FLKS. So we'll do a recap in just a few minutes.
BTX Plus. LBIX. LBIX. EVFM.